Okay, now you have your 64 patches, all nice and pressed out. I have spun my seams so they just look really lovely. Okay, you are going to take these that are now, they're 4.5 inches, and you're going to match those up with your blue 4.5 inch squares. Your, I believe this is the dark blue 4.5 inch squares, and you're going to lay them out this way. So you have 60 of these blocks. We are now going to make them into 30 that look like this. Okay, so see the red squares are in the upper center. That's what we want. Okay, so set that one aside and take your stack of blues and your stack of 4 patches and just start. Oh, let me move this out of the way here. So this is how I set mine up. I have these 2 stacks on one side. This is the big stack. I take one from the top. This is my other big stack. And take one from the top. And just match them up. And because I have spun my seam, that seam is automatically going away from the red, which makes it not get caught on anything and not fold up. And we're just going to sew down it. And then take the next one out of your stack and do the same thing. And there we go. Now I'm not going to worry about cutting these or pressing these yet. I'm going to trim it apart. And I have 2 of them that look like this now. Okay. And I take my other 2, the rest of my stack over here, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side, making sure that the red is in the top corner. And I will just sew down it. Now I'm going to be careful that this doesn't fold up. One. And of course, you are going to be going through all of yours. I'm just doing one block. You're going to do all blocks at the same time. There we go. You can use a cutter and cut things apart. Or, of course, my homemade cutter with the seam ripper. Either way, cut them all apart. And now we are going to take this and we are going to press everything towards the blue. So you're going to put the blue on top and then open it out, and that presses it towards the blue. And you'll do that on both sides. Blue on top, press it out. I'm going to just do a finger press right now, just like that. Again, blue on top, press it out, and press it out. Okay, so now I have these 2 that look identical. Okay, now we need our 3rd piece. We have just made this one. Now we're going to make this. You're going to take 2 more of your blue squares and 1 of your tan. And you're going to do the same thing here. We're going to put the blue on the outside. We're going to sew these 2 together and add the 3rd one. Now remember, we press this towards the blue. If we press these towards the blue also, our seams are going to nest perfectly. So we will press this one out towards the blue and do the other one. And you're going to make 15 of these. Just like that. We're almost done with this block already. And press it out towards the blue. Now this is where you just have to be a little bit cautious, a little bit careful what you're doing. You want your white squares to meet up with your center square. Okay, so the beige and the beige need to be touching here. So just make sure it's touching on both sides. You don't want to get it turned this way because that's going to ruin your pattern. See how the reds are there? We want to make sure that the beige and the beige are in the center. So fold it over and see how those just nest really nicely right there? And sew this together. And you can just chain piece all 15 of this. It'll help you keep everything aligned properly. If you just do them all the same at one time, I go past that one and then I readjust and get this one nested. You can feel it when it lays nice and smooth. Go to it and then stop and adjust. And keep going. So you would put in your next one and go until you have all 15. And then you're going to open it out. And you're going to do this one, again, making sure that your white squares are on the inside so they match. Fold them over and go again. And after this seam, you will have 15 of your chain blocks ready to go. Stop and adjust. Things are pressed towards the blue, so it just nests so nicely. Stop and adjust. And there you go. You notice I'm not doing any back stitching because this seam is going to be attached to another one, so that's going to anchor those in. Alrighty, and this time we are going to press it. What does it want us to do? Press these seams open. So that means getting your finger in there and pressing them this way. Just like that. All the way up on both sides. Okay? And that's going to be your 15 chain blocks right there. How easy was that? Alrighty, next thing we're going to do is our star blocks.